Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 11 of my Manchester United Football Manager 2020 series. Be sure to leave a like on this video if you want to be seeing more. Try and get to the 100 likes. I'll greatly appreciate that. So, this episode is a big one. This is going to be one of those where we do play the 3 games in a row. So, another long episode it will be, but they're big games. Semi-final of Europa League against Inter, and then Manchester City in the league, which could very well be the decider. We've got the final against them as well, FA Cup final. We made it through against Arsenal over extra time, so that was pretty close. But show you the results we played, and against Wolfsburg, we were able to get over the line. Initially with that 4-0, we did pretty well. So that next leg, surely we just needed to make sure we didn't concede so many goals, and we were going to win that one specifically. They got a goal right at the end. You know what happened in that Watford game? That was pretty disappointing. Crystal Palace, who beat them 5-1, so a bit more dominance came back there. Soler probably had one of his best games for the season, scoring a brace. He's been very good, and he's come along very nicely. His attributes looking solid. Obviously, the 2 standouts now, passing 16 and vision, which he didn't have when we signed him. So they lifted up into the green, which is always good to see. And this one against Everton, it was actually a pretty close game, but we got over them in the end, and it could even have been like a bit more handsome because Martial missed another penalty. I don't know if we need to rethink our pen takers, because in the league he's missed some, in Europe he hasn't. So yeah, it's an interesting one because he still scored a lot, but then he's missed some as well. So it's a very interesting case with him, but we're not going to spend too much time talking about stuff because we've got 3 games to play for this episode. But there's a few things we need to go across. Greenwood did pick up a little injury, 4 to 7 days. But if we just go down a little bit specifically to find out some information, record high number of wins for Manchester United. Look at that, 29 matches won, and it's still not confirmed for the title. So we've still got that to really make sure of. What I wanted to show you here was the initial budgets. We got 250 million for next season. I was going to question the beta, the full game is just about to be released, isn't it? So I'm thinking, do I start my lower league series or keep going with Manchester United for this save for now? So before we get to the end of the season, it'll be good to see your guys' feedback, because we would have a budget to play with for the following season, getting in Champions League and all that stuff. Don't forget Jordi Alba, Edinson Cavani coming in on freeze on approach to sign. We got them, so 2 experienced players coming back, obviously towards the end of their career, but they could bode well for a Champions League campaign. But as I said, we're going to get right into this game against Inter. This will probably be one of those we don't expect a chance for it to be a dominant win. We're just going to add Ashley Young onto there. I was going to say Ashley Young is... he's aging a little bit. He hasn't had the best season, hasn't had the worst. You can't complain, 7.16 average rating, but when I've had him in, he hasn't done that great. And Luke Shaw, we're going to bring him in for Rojo. I have to get Luke Shaw. I didn't play him in the last one, coming back from that injury, but he needs to step up here. Ruben Diaz, so we'll make a change to Anzibi, come off, then Ruben Diaz. It's a big discussion. You take a look, very similar. Look at those performances. And Diaz not far behind in 7.39. That's very tight. That's very, very tight. But we'll go Diaz. We'll go Diaz and Maguire. That's my early instinct for the selection. So, we're going to leave the rest, or McTominay. Again, McTominay, 7.42. Pereira's been amazing, but I think just for the balance of roles, we'll switch these over. Just for the balance of roles, I think that is going to be better. So, we'll go in like this. It's still pretty attacking, still a pretty attacking team. So let's go on Let's go. Hopefully, I'm not like go out and win this. We've got to do it over 2 legs, that is for sure. As I just said as well, it cannot be won. Realistically, it's not going to be a match where we're going to win easy. They got a defensive 5-3-2. Don't forget Lukaku. Could he get revenge? Could he get revenge against us, against Man United? Gabriel Barbosa, he's been a relevant player in Football Manager for the past years. He's doing all right in the league. Hasn't scored in the Europa League. Willie now. I just feel like that's going to happen that so often, especially when I point it out. When a player hasn't scored in a certain situation, earlier in the season maybe will be like scoring a first goal of the season against you. But just off this specific situation where they haven't got a goal, well, he hasn't got a goal in Europe. I have gone back to the 3D gameplay. It seems to be running pretty well with no errors or like pauses, like glitching a little bit, lags. So yeah, it's all good, not to worry about. I do generally like the 2D gameplay though, the classic, but yeah, it's good to see in 3D. Hey, yes, Harry Maguire. I suppose that's a good selection. We kept Harry Maguire in, that is for sure. An early goal's very nice. We're on attacking, don't forget. At the same time, we want to score goals, but I don't want to be getting away goals or conceding away goals, more specifically. So, interesting position to be in, but with Inter playing 5 at the back, for me, obviously, it's still a lot to their tactics, but I feel that always lets me look at this. Guys, I don't want to say it too soon, because it could actually be that. If this is granted a penalty, and most of the time it is, there's like no in between. Like, we'll see what happens here. Very good chance it will be. We're just waiting. Calls for the penalty. Like I said, I could see that. I could see that happening. Martial, he's been a bit up and down, as I've showed you with the penalties. But in Europe, he hasn't missed any. And maybe he was due to. And he couldn't even score on the rebound. But, guys, it's not like he's a bad... You, change him. He's not a bad... He's one of the best, if not the best, in the team. He's got 16 penalty taking. So, that's why I've him selected. So, alright. If you guys have experienced that with a player before, that's... Oh, guys... but saying that, maybe if he didn't miss that, it wouldn't be in that situation there for them to get a sending off. So it could work out anyway, even though we don't score from there. So actually, we're going to go very attacking. I know we've got a lead, but I feel like it's a chance to continue that. And we'll take off, work a ball into box and, play our defense. And, go more direct, slightly higher tempo we'll roll with. And we'll go with that, guys. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to really... dig in, and we'll just see how we go off of this. Oh, what a ball! Rashford, oh, free kick given. I know it looked like, something could have happened there. What I was going to say, if we go to out of possession, I don't even have get stuck in. I used to have that selected. I was just a bit worried about yellow cards, because when you have that pressing game, it does help to do that, so I'll just make changes there on Diaz. So that's perfect. No, Martial injured, mate. That's not what we need at all, especially Greenwood. Yeah, he's not available for this match. He did pick up a little knock. Martial, if he doesn't get forced off, but it's a twisted knee. It's a twisted knee, and he still scores with a twisted... Oh, they're going to call it off. But I mean, again, every time it goes to the VAR, it just... it doesn't go through. So... look, he's in line. That other guy had a leg further. I don't know too much about that. Guys, drama aplenty in this match. I'll say I'm pleased with how we are going, for sure. Martial, we may have to wonder what change we would make in this situation if we were going to take off Martial. If we think about it in this way, if we put Rashford there, I don't want Martial to get a permanent injury. If we take him off... and then we bring on Daniel James, and we can bring him there, or as a winger, he'll be better, and maybe support there, and then Soler go on attack just to balance that a bit better, and see how that's going to go for us. We already had the team talk in, so we head into the second half, and even regardless of the extra man now, for that first half, Inter weren't looking too dangerous. Would it be disappointing if we don't enhance or increase our lead here. That's why, we want to push up a little bit more. I'll say shout. I'm like, I'll say praise because we've got a lead. That's something that the players should react well to. Wan-Bissaka is still nervous though, so I am wondering about this. Paul Pogba will take off. Just rest him. Maybe keep that in mind. Andreas Pereira come on. Same role there. And I'm just wondering. Luke Shaw. Don't forget he's come back from that injury, but we can bring on Ashley Young. We can bring on Ashley Young for Luke Shaw. Then he could play more a complete wing back and play that supporting role. He can get forward a little bit. So we'll see how this is going to go for us. Ideally, we want another goal. At least Asamoah, they got a couple injuries, or they got an injury and a red card. Come on. We need a second goal from this game. Wan-Bissaka. Who is it going to be? When's the camera going to switch around? If it is, it won't. It won't, and it's a goal. I want to see that camera, but we'll get it on the replay from behind him there. We'll see. Okay, or not. We can change it here. Can we see from the sideline? We'll see from this angle at least. Just right now, McTominay goes to Maguire. Then Maguire, it's a good view to see if it was offside or not. Obviously wasn't, but it's more so in a review with that. And we've made all subs, and we recently said we were happy, so we don't really need to say anything else. I don't really think. Let's just continue. We've put ourselves in a very good position. Wan-Bissaka, 11th yellow card of the season. That sounds like a lot. We are deeper in the season, to be fair. And now even another goal. Could it be James? Make it 3. Make it 3. What were you doing, lad? What were you doing with that? That was a bit disappointing. You got to have that finishing product. That's why he's not a regular starter. Obviously, Rashford, Martial would be there. Soler, oh, guys. This could be important. Soler was offside, so it wouldn't have counted. 2-goal lead is good, and no away goal as of yet. With them having a less man, getting a red card in this game, we should be good. But we're very attacking. We're looking for as many goals as we can. No limit. Come on, McTominay, Wan-Bissaka, get involved. Get involved. Here he is. What's that? Is that going to be a penalty this time? This time it is a penalty. Because see, guys, sometimes... Okay, it's good. Rashford stepping up for this one. Anyway, easy as you like. Easy as you like in the end, in terms of taking the penalty. In terms of taking the penalty there for Marcus. There we go, 27th goal of the season. Steps up, and should he replace Martial? When you look at it, he's got 16 pen taking as well. Maybe he'll have a bit more composure in him. That's his first pen of the season. Martial must have been on the pitch every single time when we've got a penalty. So yes, we get it in the end, 3-0. We can't complain with that. I mean, we only restricted them to one shot for the whole game. Look at the fouls they were making. They couldn't keep up with us. Judging off that, the amount of fouls. Yeah, guys, we made 3 fouls and 2 of them were given yellow cards. That's a bit harsh, I reckon. And you think how much... Well, they got a red card, so we take that. But I mean, just from the minimal tackles we had. So, Harry Maguire had a great game, didn't he? But it was a good team performance. We can definitely see that through the ratings. Pereira's probably... This is the best save I've had in FM or FIFA career mode with Man United with Pereira. He has not been this good so far. Normally, I find him a bit on the outer, and now he's just rotating with Pogba, basically. He's that next option to come in after Pogba or McTominay. So, he's holding pretty strong. Will that be the same next season when we've got big money to play with? We'll have to see. And I did unlock a achievement there, Irresistible Force on Steam. That won't show in the gameplay or in the video because I'm recording the Football Manager app specifically, or that's what it's called. You choose which you want to record from. But anyway, Martial, 5 to 8 days. Lucky we took him off early so he couldn't permanently injure, or long-term injury anyway. A goal and assist for a centre-back. Harry Maguire, mate, you're doing things you're not even expected to. He's doing a great job. But guys, we have to break the news. Guys, we're breaking the bad news here. League round. Mate, you're going to be missed. You're an integral part of the season. But no, someone like him behind the scenes in a football club, where if he's not getting first team football, his experience, 38 years old. As you can see, he's played over 400 league games in his career. He was a regular keeper for championship clubs. If you just go there, yeah, that's where he played most of his football. So definitely established footballer. So in the background, he'll be very helpful to the younger lads in the team. I could definitely see him as a coach. Definitely. I don't know if if we keep the tab, what's his staff attributes? Scouting, if he wants to be a scout, but I reckon goalkeeping coach has to be his go. His goalkeeper coaching should be better. I guess if he wants, it's different. Not every player reflect, but he's got great working with youngsters. So yeah, you wonder where he would move into off of that. If he had a bit higher goalkeeping coaching, he would be pretty good for a youth keeper coach, I reckon, if in his career. If next step in his career. We had a lot of focus on that Inter game, but this is top of the table clash against Manchester City. If we win it, it's going to put us in a very, very good position, we'll say that. If you think about the remaining games to come, or in the league after, we got Liverpool. It could be a bit of a challenge, and yeah, we're not going to do that for this episode. We have like 4 huge games in a row, so yeah, we're going to see how we're going to be able to do the rest of the season for the videos. It's definitely coming towards the end. We are getting closer and closer. So, yeah, Martial's going to be one we have to leave out. Dalot again. We're probably going to need to get some... there's not many games left. But obviously, yeah, Wan-Bissaka is a regular. But Fosu Mensah as well. We got a lot of defenders. Phil Jones, Tuanzebe, Rojo. A lot of those guys maybe a bit on the outer... I guess Maguire and Diaz really did their respective jobs at the back. We're going to go in. Greenwood, he'll be the one starting ahead of Martial. Can he be that hero? Could he step onto the scene? He only started 1 league game this season. From the time he's played, not too bad. Actually, in the Europa League, his assists has been a standout. So will we see that from him? With that, pressing forward along with Belotti. Let's see how this game is going to play out. I'm ready. Oh, it's a big one, guys, because if Man City beat us, puts the pressure right back on. So you can see they've got Zinchenko, maybe if I'm trying to point out a weakness. His defensive ability isn't the greatest. Maybe getting forward he's a... But yeah, overall, like, that has to be their weakness. He has to be their weakness. They got Savic, at the back. I wouldn't say he's fantastic. He's got some okay attributes. But yes, Laporte, in comparison, you can see he's a bit more stronger quality overall. But that squad together, that starting 11 for Man City, it's a very, very good team. We're in a position... I don't know if we're going to try and exploit Zinchenko. We'll go passionately... Ooh, can we do it for the fans? Definitely, like this time in the season, and then just a derby, Manchester derby, of course. But we're gonna leave it like this and see how we shape up. Oh, alrighty, alright. Oh, they get an early corner. We make sure we better defend this. Yeah, come on. Aguero sprays out wide. De Bruyne, don't get it. Don't let them get an easy ball. So, we're starting attacking. I'm just analysing how we're going to go. I'm just going to say this could be a big game. If Manchester City, or if they get an early goal, no, terrible from their side. But for us, that's lovely. Marcus Rashford, could it lead for a goal? Could it lead? Oh, no, Marcus Rashford had an excellent chance there for us to take the lead early. I thought maybe they could have had a chance built up, but it was highlight for us in the end. Oh, that went so close right there. So, that was very, very nice. Can we get another? Soler? Well, another good chance and hopefully be a goal, but no. We look dangerous early. We have to say that for sure. Come on, make sure we defend them once more. See if we can push up for attack. Let's go tackle him. Get those tackles in, lads. Tackle him. It's Walker. As he was running into the box, I'm like, oh, they're in a good position, but it's Walker. It will have to be a very good strike from him to finish. as a fullback. And that's along gifting us possession. And I do say this sometimes when we see a highlight and the ball goes to the keeper, you can see where we build up from the back. And let's see how this chance is created. Look at that passing. Look at that, guys. Maintaining it. And to do this against Man City, look, I was gonna say Belotti, he would have been offside, from the first glance anyway. But that wasn't a bad effort by Greenwood. Yeah, he's someone to watch out for by Manchester City. That's it. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, could we? Soler. Yes! Guess who? It's Paul Pogba! It is Paul Pogba! How about that? That goal was coming. It was building up early in this game, for sure. We've had a lot of chances, a lot of highlights. Belotti, nice little touch there to Soler. And hey, guys, weakness, Zinchenko, Soler with the assist, proving, he's a good signing this season. Yeah, we even just got key highlights, not even on extended. And I feel like it's been pretty in-depth. Oh, Soler, could he do it again? Oh, it was so close. It is so close. Soler. Oh my god. Guys, we're almost I wouldn't say making sure of the result this early. Wow. We're just playing well, though. We can't deny that now. Aguero, when he's in that position, normally I say someone we have to be careful of. Maguire, great intercept. Oh, no. No penalty. Yes. That's what I was like. Almost every decision this season I've seen has been like awarded, whether it be like a penalty or when they go to the VAR, it's a bad decision for me. Whether it be an offside goal cancelled or when it's being called a penalty. But even for penalties for us, when they go to VAR, they always go through. So, my heart was beating right there. I mean, you want your heart to be beating, mate. It's probably not going to end up well for you. So, Pogba. Oh, look at him run! He's just running at him. He's running at him. Run at him and shoot. Just run at him and shoot. Ooh, that's always going to be deadly. And you see that with the finish in Paul Pogba. Oh, yes. Take a look. He was almost in like a left back position. And he just ran like he was in a sprint there, and he was always going to win that sprint. Oh, what a finish. What a finish right there. 2-0. And what a goal that was, though. Paul Pogba, wowee. Boy, oh boy, wowee. What a goal. What a goal to make it 2-0. And this is where we're showing. This is the perfect game and perfect, like this late in the season, perfect time in the season, top of the table clash to show how much better we are than our next best opponent. Yeah, come on. Come on, it's not over yet. Oh, mate, it's very close. We've got to say that. Let's take off, or we're going to take off Rashford, and we'll bring on Daniel James just for a bit of pace, I reckon. Yeah, a bit of pace. Just put him on that support role, and we'll go with that. Yes, honestly, I don't see a reason we need to change much else. And Ashley Young coming on for Luke Shaw when Luke Shaw's had a great game. He has got assist to his name, so the rating is a bit higher because of that, not just his whole defensive ability for the game. But yeah, he was still put in good work, and this is what I mean. Come on, it's not over. As I was just celebrating. It's easy to say that when you've just scored, for confidence to be higher. Oh, but Walker, he's not doing anything. Like, honestly, today. It's like we've killed him, and he's exactly what his name suggests. He's a walker. Come on. Zinchenko, don't let him in. Don't let him in at all. Come on, guys. Oh, boy. Come on. Oh, the keeper got up. For that, probably needed to. He really did need to. Oh, let's go. Manchester City, what are they playing at today? What are you playing at the James Cross? Don't shoot, you wanker. I'm frustrated at that, man. Like, my team instructions... We're on attacking, I guess. Team instructions, yeah? in possession. We got like a slightly shorter work ball into box. I don't know what other options we can do. You feel me, mate? You feel me? What else can we do? Here, Luke Shaw. Now we'll bring on Ashley Young. Surely it's late enough. Maybe we'll drop to balance now. Yeah, surely we're not going to lose it from here. And maybe now we'll play a bit more direct. Drop tempo just to standard. And so no more work ball into the box. Alrighty. Another sub. Who else? Tied McTominay. And we'll bring on Pereira there. But just, maybe Pogba. Deep. No, we'll leave. I know it looks like we're playing a lot of attacking, but we've got James support and Soler, so still a good mix. The two Mazzalas on attack has boded well for us, has boded well for the whole season. Haven't seen too much negatives from of that. Otamendi, like Nicolas Otamendi, he must have been tired. Like I don't see why they would be bringing him on now. That's a weird managerial selection. I've got to say, Pep, he's a great manager, but sometimes he does have those weird selections. And totally not just because I have some Man City players in my fantasy Premier League. But no, he makes some weird selections. Pep sometimes with his subs or players he doesn't start. Sometimes. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, yes. I was going to say if they scored there. But De Gea, yeah, he's really good. It's hard to beat him. Look, they had 5 shots on target. We had more shots for the whole game. That is for sure. Something I haven't looked too deep in this year's game for whatever reason in the match stats is clear-cut chances. I just haven't analysed that attribute. Maybe if we weren't doing as well, I'd be analysing our game more. That could be it. So pleased with the result and the performance. And it's more of the same. And as I just said, what we expect for the season. Like, how much better we are than our next best opponents. Paul Pogba really put them in place. And then just see, different messages we get there. Real Madrid, like, Pogba, you want to stay, surely. Don't go to Real. Come on, man. And he doesn't, at this point, he doesn't want to listen to a contract. Maybe next season might register in his brain that we're in, that we're going to be in Champions League, and he'll want to stay, hopefully. We're getting into this one against Inter. Ooh, Arsenal, AFC Ajax. This is going to be, interesting. See who's going to make the final. I reckon we're in a good position too. I reckon, guys, isn't Arsenal and Manchester United, if that was a Europa League final, that just sums up them. Like both clubs at the moment in the Premier League. Like both of them, Europa League clubs. Europa League clubs. Oh, that would fit it so perfectly. Oh, Marcia, we don't need to risk him. Because what we need to do here is defend. So I won't change it here because then it changes the default, but we'll drop to balance as we get into it. And I don't see why we're going to change really too much. And we don't need to massively. The conditions are okay. And Liverpool will judge in terms of substitutions because we still want to go strong. This game it's not confirmed. That's why we're going to balance as we get into the match. That is for sure. That's why we're doing that. So, the guys are still playing a 5-3-2. It says it's positive. I don't know how you can play. Unless you're wing backs, you have them very, very attacking to push up players' wingers. I don't know how that can be positive. It's not positive at all. We'll go passionately. Assertively will allow us to say, carry on from last game. Motivates quite a few players there. So that's what we're going to do. And as I did say, we're just going to go back to balanced or drop back to balance. Not saying go back on it like we were on balance, just dropping it to a lower level, reducing the level of that. Diaz, early yellow. We'll see. We'll see how this one's going to play out. I mean, Inter need 3 goals, and for us not to score, if they do get 3, just to equalise things. And this could kill that. Come on, Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire with the finish. He's cool. For a centre-back, he's got that finishing now. Some Carlos Soler, he finishes with the assist. Oh, put it on a plate. Guys, why did that guy... Lukaku was running away. Oh, Lukaku. He couldn't want to get more away from Manchester United. Even a game against them, he's running away from our players. That's how he doesn't want to be at Man United. He doesn't even want to be near the players to defend at all. Oh, boy. Oh, we got to watch out here, though. They could get a goal back. Oh, but Luke Shaw. He knows what he's doing at the back. And Rashford, come on. Finish him. Almost. Come on. We're playing some great football. In both games in this episode as well, we kept clean sheets. Imagine we do it again. Imagine we just remain cool. We remain cool, don't get nervous, and keep a clean sheet here. Come on. There's Skriniar. Okay, make sure we defend. We're forcing him back, if anything. Yeah, take a look at that. You could say, oh, they're just keeping possession. But nah, man, it's because our pressure. Pressure. I always get pressure and press mixed up when I'm trying to say them. But anyway, block, Lukaku, what tackling? Even on yellow cards, cool. Oh, they're super cool with our tackles. You're a bit nervous though, me as a manager, when you see defenders on yellow cards going in. But no, they know, Diaz and Maguire, they know they got to remain cool. I'm not sure if we're going to end up getting any suspensions. We definitely don't want to. I wonder if we'll make a centre-back change. We'll say, don't get complacent. Yes, glad that didn't come with a negative reaction there at all. 4-0 on aggregate, though. On aggregate, yeah, I'm wondering. Centre-back's basically the least tired out of everyone. But on yellows, come on. Luke Shaw. Soler to Wan-Bissaka. If it's not confirmed right now, another goal would do so. Soler. Wow. Just what a game. Wan-Bissaka. We're just in control at this point in time. We're in control. Finish it. Oh, beautiful. Pogba. Paul Pogba he's been very good in this episode specifically, and we've got control of them away from home. Like, honestly, this looks like a home performance. Like, set it up for Pogba so well. So it was at the keeper, but had a lot of power and control in it. So yeah, what I said, both centre backs on yellows. We'll bring on Lindelof. We'll bring on Lindelof for Diaz. Right there, and we don't have another one to bring on, so we're just going to leave it. Wan-Bissaka will take off, bring on Ashley Young on that side. Anyone else? Paul Pogba, he's done his shift, and we'll bring on Andreas Pereira. Like I said, he's the swap for him. So, yeah, to freshen up the legs, lads, let's go in. And we'll continue playing football. And just ease off tackles. Ease off tackles for Maguire, and he should be good to not get a second yellow and be sent off. Just about 10 minutes to remain. Do we have another goal in this game for us? McTominay. Luke Shaw, come on. What was that? Obviously, we don't want to concede a goal, but if we do, it's not going to be major. It just would have been so good to see. Lukaku, he couldn't score against United. He couldn't score, and honestly, he hasn't been one of the better players for them at all. I can't say one player that stood out. I don't often focus on my opponents, and unless they score a few goals against us, be really dominant. I don't normally point out a player unless I look at their ratings and stuff like that. Yeah, we've done it. What an episode as well. Tough games, and we've just shown we're better. Look, match stats look a bit even, but the scoreline says a lot different. And the highlight, like the match as well, what we saw from the highlights, we're in the final. Yeah, completely deserve it. Yeah, all players happy with that. What a game. What a game we had. And Arsenal do make it as well. Take a look at that. They defended really well. As you expect, they should be strong for Ajax. So, yep, it's the Premier League clubs that are Europa. We're Europa League clubs at the moment. Man United and Arsenal. So, as I said, I thought that will be a bit funny. So, if we take a look at the games that are remaining, do we do a super crazy episode and do 4 live games to finish off the season? Because Brighton is in between. So, yeah, they come in between there. even though it doesn't matter what happens against Liverpool, but if we lose against Liverpool and Manchester City win, we'll be on the same points, but the goal difference, it makes that Brighton game as important. But yeah, should I do 4 live games? Make it a huge episode to finish off the season. So yeah, make sure, guys, smash 100 likes on this episode. You want to be seeing these more. And again, it's still up in my mind. Do we start with my lower league save? Bath City, don't forget, as I mentioned, at the release of the game, when the full game is out, because we're still on the beta, but it's just about to be the full game. So do I keep playing this for a little bit more, go Champions League? And yeah, let me know. And for this not just to be a beta save. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.